So a common statement that I often hear is that we need to clean our data before we do anything else. And that sounds reasonable because who would disagree that clean data is better than bad data, right? But the thing that happens is that organizations with so much bad data, they start these enormous governance program, master data projects, and then 2 years passes and nothing really changed. Because without a defined use case, there's no clear definition of what clean actually means. And then perfection, that is clean data, becomes a moving target. So from my point of view, if you are looking to launch your first AI pilot, the technical feasibility of the data that you already have, it doesn't have to be perfect. Because how we approach this would always be from a narrow scope where risk is contained. What do I mean by that? Well, a data dump with imperfect data is usually good enough to test hypotheses related to a specific use case. And we would say around 60 to 70% of the required data for a specific case, that is often enough to test out assumptions and hypotheses. And I think that, we can all agree that learning, it does not come from waiting, it will come from testing something out.